Good morning, spend the day with me FIFO, except this day I actually was able to film what I get up to in a day in my job. So spend the day with me as a FIFO site admin. Every day is super different depending on what the residents need, what's going on in the camp and things like that, but there are some daily tasks that we complete every single day. I start my day off by going to the gym, as we all know. I get ready, I go have breakfast, pack my lunch and go to work. We do a pre-start and then I go and get the keys from the people that departed that morning. I'll check the keys through the computer and check off their names, and then I'll follow up on the residents that haven't put in their keys, so I'll make a few phone calls. And then I'll just jump on emails and follow up on any urgents that need to be completed, anything under my name, any maintenance that is super urgent. That here I was making a folder for one of our new full-time employees that they needed to put their details in. And then we pretty much do room checks almost every day. We'll either do room checks for people that are arriving into site to make sure there's nothing in their room if they're a new arrival, or to make sure that their room has been cleaned properly, or we will do room checks for people that have been fired or they have quit, and we'll just make sure that all their stuff is out of the room. Sometimes there'll be a blast that goes off from the drill and blast team, so this was super cool. They were blowing up the ground. I ended up walking almost 2Ks. I do really enjoy doing the room checks. It gets me out of the office, walking around in the sun and getting my steps in, which I really like. Then I come back to the office, answer to people that walk in and have questions, or I'll do maintenance requests, answer emails, that kind of thing. I'll answer phone calls, make phone calls. I'll just catch up on whatever needs to be done or followed up. I have lunch at 12 until 1, and lately during lunch I've been filming my assessments to get that completed, so I did that. And then I come back to work at 1, I just do emails, and at 2 p.m. an arrivals report will come in. So at 2 p.m. we'll do the arrivals and departures report that just updates us on who is coming in and who's going out. So I'll do that, do all the updates. Then I went out to do more room checks. Look at this gorgeous little barbecue area I found. I have dinner at around 4:30, come back and continue doing emails, continue doing maintenance requests. This is the 8 to 8 shift that I'm currently doing, but next week I'm swapping to 5 to 5, which is a little different, so hopefully I'll be able to show you what that shift looks like. An updated arrivals and departures report will come through at 6 p.m. and I use that for my 8 p.m. emails that I send to all the big managers, just so that they know who is on camp, what room they're in, things like that, in case of an emergency. And then I just catch up on little jobs like laminating. I'll make the room keys for the night shift arrivals for the next day, and the day shift if I have time. Night shift is obviously the priority because they're arriving early and they need to go to their room and go to sleep. There's always quite a lot of people coming in and out, asking questions and things like that from like 6 to 8 p.m. because that's when they get in from work. There's lots of maintenance requests, emails, I'll touch up the spreadsheets, all of that kind of thing. Lots of shredding of paper because there's so much confidentiality. And then I'll pretty much lock up everything, turn everything off and go back to my room.